We're going to fix a guitar or a microphone amp. Look at the circuit board. It's quite obvious what the problem is. The amplifier chip, it's got a big, huge hole blown out of it. Some of the numbers are blown off, but I can see the first number is a 2. There's 11 legs on the bottom. In the back, 6 legs in the front. The chip would be a TDA 2004. $7 on eBay. Move all the knobs and buttons. Everything in order. Screw all the nuts and bolts. The circuit board back. We'll suck all the solder out of all these joints here. This copper wick works really nice, especially if you take flux and just work it into it. Sometimes it works without working the flux in, but sometimes it doesn't. Use a soldering iron with that wick and just absorb all of that solder. It is amazing how well this works. You can see we've sucked all the solder out of this and the solder is still in here. Here's a close-up of those pins. You can see clearly the solder's out of here. Like a vacuum, it just sucks all that solder out. We'll remove the screw out of the top of the chip. Remove the heat sink. Get that out of the way. The chip is still not moving, so we'll pull out a little bit more solder on the other side. You can see a little bit more solder in here, so we'll reflux it and go back in. Fluxing this is what really makes it work. Remove quite a bit more solder, and it's moving, but it's still stuck in a few spots. Just keep working it and cleaning it out a bit. When I move it back and forth, you can see they're all moving except this middle one here. Went through with another pass, and now they're all moving, so I should be able to just pull this thing out of here now. Back one's out. Now I just need to get the front ones out. It's catching just a little bit, but it's coming. One more, and we've got it. We'll need to clean all this residue off with some rubbing alcohol, make sure it's real clean. It's really nice and clean. Now we can get a good look at that damage. It just blew right out the front. We'll check the chip with the new one. Everything looks good. We'll replace the chip into the holes. The legs are bent, so we need to straighten those up. Fiddling, we've got it all in. Heat sink in before we solder it. That heat sink will help protect the chip. We'll solder the chip in now. Make sure the solder joints are nice and clean and even. To make sure everything's clean and there's nothing bridging over to another one. Back together and make sure that everything's functioning. Put it all together, I'll hook it up to the speaker. Hook it up to 12 volts. See the red light turn on. Microphone into it. Turn on the microphone. We don't get anything yet. The next thing in line, we've got another chip in here. Years ago, when this one blew out, I put a little socket in so I can easily pry the chip up and put a new one in. See if we have any of those. We'll have to keep just digging. Dig, see if we got one. A couple audio amps. Not sure if they'll work or not. I'll have to cross-reference them. I think I may have a candidate. Not the same number, but it looks compatible. Pull that chip straight up. Chip in the exact same orientation. Dot is in the same corner. Make sure the legs are bent properly and press it in nice and tight. Power everything up. Still no sound. You always hope for an easy fix, but sometimes you don't get it.